Okay, if you're on my page, you know the truth that I'm sharing, where the body only heals and adapts. Becoming a very trendy thing to say. Not everyone can back it through their life or through whatever the hell they do as a profession in health or medicine. But something I want to make very clear that I've said a number of times, I've seen clinically, personally experienced it, and continue to see it, and it's beyond out of control than when I started. Body only heals and adapts, so every response it has, on all systems, all tissues, it's only healing and adapting. Okay. Every therapy or fix that you pick where somebody else is doing something to you or for you or something else, whether it's body work, someone, chiropractic care, acupuncture, I don't know, Reiki, any other thing where somebody's got to do something to you. And then the something, gadgets, lasers, adjusting tools, scraping mechanisms, lasers. Did I say lasers? It's probably a big one. Even somebody injecting your own stem cells back into you and you pay for it. Or supplements or herbs or essential oils. Anything done to fix the healing and adaptation response just delays healing. And you have to do now more in the face of that choice that you made by the intervention that was taking place. And this is something they won't tell you, but there are side effects to every therapy done to you and every supplement given to you, and herb and oil. Nobody talks about the side effects of that. We're always like, pharmaceutical side effects, blah, 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 blah. There are side effects to therapies, every single therapy and every single supplement, herb and oil. And this is what I keep talking about. This is what Cassie talks about in depth. But I want to expound upon something else. So every time you choose one of those fixes where somebody or something does something for you and you quiet down the sensation of healing and adaptation, you then have to do, from my observation, 3 or 4 more efforts in the face to offset where you were if you started right before that intervention. Okay, but now let's say we do something like get a disc cut out, or get bone spurs shaved off, or get scar tissue scraped away, or I don't know, ligament or muscle shaved down or replaced. The instantaneous fix, they got rid of it. They got rid of the healing and adaptation response immediately. You no longer have tissue that you needed. You now have to go through the life changes, which the way the body's designed, you needed to feel the numbness, tingling, pain, nausea, emotional depression. You had to go through all that, have all that be present for you to make these changes in the face of all those, to work with all those. Now those are gone. You still have to go through everything you were going to have to go through prior to ever picking that intervention, only now that stuff's not present. So that's a very trippy reality, is for you to have to go through actively changing your life and working actively, but without debilitating pain, numbness, tingling, neuralgia, neuropathy, the emotions that come with pain that you have to feel at that time, the longing of not being able to perform activities. And so you gotta like mentally shift in your head what it was like to have those, only now they're not there. Shit, now you really, really, really have to work to get everything back online, because the body had you perfect right before that intervention of where they cut the disc out, cut the bone spur off, shave the bone spur off, or whatever the thing was. Now apply that to tumors, cysts, removal of reproductive organs, scraping linings. Apply it to anything on a deeper medical level. You don't get to say it for one and then not for the other, because it's all just one big stream of healing and adaptation, all tissues, all cells, all organs. There's no compartmentalizing. That's why the whole concept of a gut specialist or an orthopedic specialist or an energy specialist or a master of Reiki or a breath specialist makes no sense, because it all has to come together. You have to sense first and then change all of it relative to you. And only you will know that fingerprint behind it. Only you will know the dosage, because you're the only one who can sense what it's like to live your life and in that body, in your skin, under your skin. But I want that to be very, very, very clear, is tumor cut out, cyst cut out, disc cut out, bone shaved off. Now they did their part. Now you have to do it even more. And now take the grand nature of what I just talked about and bring it on down to the smallest, tiniest little, it's no big deal. It's just light therapy. It's just breath work. It's just hot and cold therapy. What's the big deal? Very big deal to the body, mind, and soul. You are designed to be able to make changes in the face of all sensations. Is it easy? Fuck no. That's the point. It's not supposed to be, so that the changes made on the out of the tunnel, when you come out, holy shit. Only the thing is, that whole tunnel is fucking amazing, because it's your life. It's going through those steps, and the longer it takes with consistent improvement, not the longer it takes period, the longer it takes with consistent improvement, the better. Because during that time where you were experiencing some of your biggest shit, that's when you were changing the most. That's when you were acquiring stuff to prepare for what's coming. Because your body already knows the future, your mind already knows the future, your soul already knows the future, it already knows. If you realize this and get behind this intelligence and quit trying to get in the way of it. So, across the spectrum, from tumors to discs to bone spurs to fucking uteri, all the way down to medicinally changing your breath when your body changed it for you and wanted to get your attention with it. We fixed your breath. We fixed your nervous system. We fixed your energy. We fixed. Careful with that. There are side effects to every therapy, every fix, supplement, herb, and oil. Every single one. Just as bad. That's the scary part, is pharma tells you in their commercials what they're going to do to you. These others, either nobody's thought about it, nobody has gone into their profession to even think, why are they even doing it? And nobody's even experienced it themselves, or they just straight deny it and don't want to change. And that's till they have to. So take that for what you will. Make changes necessary, but fixes, be very, very, very weary of the work that you have to do if you choose a fix of any kind. It's not the end of the world, but you're going to have to work that much more.